the meditation today, I'm going to take us to a different place. I'm going to go back in time. I'm going to go back to some of my earlier guided meditations where it might make it easier for her to get in there.
Okay.
And um, my girlfriend that does the work for me, she says we just need to do a podcast, so we might start doing that instead of because I don't care about the filming. I just need to get the information out there. There's so much going on. I mean, seriously, there's this new awakening that's going on. All these hybrids have come in. We have all this extraterrestrial influence that we haven't really had before in a long, long time. And so us angelic people who understand that realm, we are dealing with uh, energies and entities that are a little bit more hybrid.
Now, can you explain hybrid a little bit? Uh,
Hybrid is where, you're from another planet, and so you are placed here in this planet, and so you are part of that planet as well as part of this planet. That's what a hybrid is.
okay.
And I mean, they are to the degree of just amazing. Okay. Absolutely amazing. It's obvious to me that they are from a variety of planets. Okay.
Mhm.
And they are very closely connected to whatever that planetary or solar system energy is. And so I've seen this gal in Hawaii who works with, I'm not sure who she's working with out there, but she basically has the attributes of practically being a mermaid. It's just amazing. Um,
Wow.
and the connections that they have and the communication that they have is different than the communication that I have. Now, one of the things that I need to talk to my guides about, and I really haven't, is um, these what are they called? The explorers for the extraterrestrials. What's it called on TV? The guys that are exploring everything and then saying, it must have to do with the ETs. Anyway, I'm not quite sure that they're getting everything and organized because I know the angels, I know the angelic realm, I know other realms, and I know that they're finally getting to this place of understanding that even those guys had teachers, and the teachers that those guys had are the teachers that I relate to. Okay. So, I don't know. Deb Martin said something to me one day, about um she might want to visit other planets and stuff like that. And I said, well, of course, you can have lifetimes here, you can have lifetimes there. It's not set in stone that you can't explore various planets and star systems. I've been to so many of them that I have seen so many. I have seen um, that that they live inside the planet. Okay, they don't live on the outside of the planet. They live on the inside of the planet. So there are whole cities. There are whole structures. There are whole um, environments, much like Earth. Only whatever that planet is representing.
Mhm.
And then that one year I dreamt about animals for 2 years, animals from other planets that I'd never seen on Earth before. So I know that there are also animals there. It's not just people, there's animals as well.
Mhm.
I'm not afraid of very much. I don't see any reason to be afraid of what I don't know. I'm more afraid of what I do know than what I don't know.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
So it's like what we're doing here is the question for everybody. You know, it's like, what are we doing here? Well, we all have an innate opportunity and responsibility to become the greatest self that we can be. Okay. To me, that's the ancient teachings that I've studied. That's the ancient teachings that everybody that I know has studied. And so it comes back to all about the self, understanding the self. If you understand the self, the more you understand about the self, the more you understand about everything else as well, including other planets, other star systems, and all that good stuff. Okay? So I'm not a person who, what do you call it? Advocates um uh for one team or the other, so to speak. I just know where my center is at. I know what I have been taught and learned and understand, and that's what I teach. Okay? Questions?
And that's why we're here.
Huh? Oh, that's why we're here. Okay.
That's why we're here.
Okay. I knew it would be a small class this time because it's the first of the year and all that good garbage. So I wasn't expecting many more people yet. I don't expect many people in my classes anyway. You guys know that. Those of you who know me know that it's usually always small. Have you been meditating? Has everybody been meditating?
Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Dee?
Trying,
Huh?
not every day, but some days.
Okay.
I'm trying to
All
get.
right. And the point of meditating is what?
Centering. Can you just hold in the light?
Reaching higher dimensions of consciousness. Okay? The more we meditate, the more we develop our consciousness, the more expansive we become, the higher vibrations we vibrate at. So why is this important?
It's important to help raise the vibrations on Earth, and the more of us that can do that, uh, it helps the whole Earth, is what I think. Help ourselves plus everybody else that we're uh, involved with, is what I think.
I think it's a natural spiritual development that we need to experience in order to reach higher planes of consciousness. Okay? The higher the planes of consciousness we can reach, the more we understand basically what we're doing here, the more we understand where we're going when we leave here and what we want to accomplish, not just here, but there. I keep seeing all this stuff where people are like, how can anybody believe in life after death? And I'm like, how can anybody not believe in life after death? What would be the point? Why would we be here if it weren't a continuation of life? What would be the point in being born and then dying, and that's it? What would be the point?
Mhm.
I can find no point in that at all. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Okay? Okay, let's just go ahead and meditate. Because I'm kind of ready. Okay. So I'm going to start with a prayer. Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, just go ahead and pray with me. Heavenly Father, Divine Mother,
Heavenly Father, Divine Mother,
we call you forth
We call you
we call you
forth
forth
and ask that you anchor your light in and around us
and ask that you anchor your light in and around
around
us
us
to assist us in this process today.
to assist us in this process today.
today.
I am, I am, I am
I am
a child of love and light.
a child of
a
love and
child of
light.
love and light.
I am, I am, I am
I am
divine in my own right.
divine in
in
my
my
own
own
right.
right.
I am, I am, I am
I
I
am,
am, I
I
am,
am,
I am
I am
special in my own right.
special in my own
my
right.
own right.
Holy beings of love and light,
Holy
Holy
beings
beings
of
of love
love
and
and
light.
light,
bring your energy, bring your might.
Bring your energy, bring your might.
bring your might.
Surround us
Surround
Surround
us
us
and anchor us
and
and
anchor
anchor us
us
in our divine light.
in our divine light.
light.
I call to my teachers and my guides,
I call to my teachers and my guides,
guides,
all those
all
all those
those
that assist, guide, guard, and protect,
that
that
assist, guide,
guide,
guard, and
and
protect,
and ask them to align their energies within me
and
and
ask
ask them
them
to
to
align
align their
their
energies within
within
me
me
and assist me in this process today.
and
and
assist
assist me
me in
in
this
this process
process
today.
today.
I am, I am, I am
I
I
am,
am, I am, I am
I am
a child of love and light.
a
a child
child
of
of love
love
and
and
light.
light.
I am, I am, I am
I
I
am,
am,
I am, I
I
am
am, I am
sacred in my own right.
sacred
sacred in
in
my
my own right.
own right.
Take some deep breaths. Feel the sun shining directly over your head. Feel the rays of sunlight coming right down all around you and through the top of your head, out through the bottom of your feet. Aligned to your own soul and spirit essence. Say, I call forth my root chakra,
I call forth my root chakra,
the body connected to it,
the body connected to it,
and the light of life within.
In
and the light
life
of life within.
Feel yourself inside of a rainbow of light. Focus on your root chakra, the base of your spine. And say, I now choose
I now choose
to open my earth energy
to
to
open my
my
earth
energy
energy
to my spiritual energy,
to
to
my
my
spiritual
spiritual
energy,
energy,
to find balance and harmony
to
to
find
find balance
balance and
and
harmony
harmony
within.
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 Oh, ah, oh, 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 money paving home, money paving home, money paving home. I call forth my sacral chakra,
I
Call forth
call
my sacral
forth my
chakra,
sacral chakra,
the body connected to it,
the body connected to it,
and the light of life within.
in the light of
and the
life
light
within.
of life within.
I give my emotional body
I give my
Give
emotional
my
body
emotional body
permission to heal
permission to heal,
and balance the pain and suffering
and balance the pain
the
and
pain and
suffering
suffering
of the past.
of the
of the past.
past.
I am, I am, I am. I call forth my solar plexus,
I call
I
forth
call
my
forth my
solar
solar plexus,
the body connected to it,
the body
body
connected to it,
and the light of life within.
and the
and the
light
light
of
of
life
life
within.
within.
Now imagine that there's a doorway leading directly into your solar plexus. Your solar plexus is right above your belly button. And when you open this door, it's going to be nothing but sunshine and flowers and gardens and a pathway leading you into the center of this garden somewhere. And just take your time. There's no rush. And you can hear the birds. You can feel the wind. You can see the sky. And you can feel the energy of peace in this wonderful place. And this pathway is going to lead you to this little house, this little cabin. And standing on the front porch waiting for you will be a little rabbit. Flowers in the windowsills. And the familiarity, there'll be a familiarity of having been to this place before. And as you open the door and you enter in, there'll be a wooden floor. There'll be some furniture. And it'll be the perfect secluded place to go to meditate, to be alone, and to be with the natural energies of Earth. And you will find a comfortable chair and you will sit down. You will close your eyes and you will allow your mind to take you anywhere that it needs to take you, any place that you need to go. A memory, a feeling, and as you're sitting here, it's as if the room will fill with all these wonderful energies, these wonderful energies of life that enchant you, that wrap themselves around you and make you feel at home. Bring a smile to your face. And the radiant lady of light will appear. And there will be a knowingness that this is a place that she visits as well as you. And you will start a fire. In the fireplace, of course. And filling the room all around you, feeling it, just feeling what the energy is, feeling safe, feeling secure, feeling loved, feeling wanted, needed. Absorbing that energy into your very being. As you breathe it in. And it's as if there's a place for you to decorate the house, or places. Decorate the house however you want. And you can just think about the decorations that you want, and they will be there. And you can put them where you want them to be. And the more you decorate, the more it feels like home. Only this feels like your home. This feels like your sacred space. This feels like yours and yours alone. No one else's. You can even smell the smells of outside in the house. And there will be a knock on the front door, and you will go to open the door. There will be a stranger, a very kind, wise being, a stranger who has come to sit with you today. A stranger, yet someone you have known before. A stranger who's here to help you find answers to questions you have been asking yourself. And you can take the time to talk with this stranger and ask any questions that you want to. And listen closely to the information you receive. And the front door will open again, and you will go outside. And you will see a waterfall of light, a waterfall of water filled with light. And you'll watch the colors change. And you will hear some children playing at the distance, laughing, playing and screaming. They love to scream, these little kids. And you'll go over to watch them, to feel that young joy within you, to remember how to be young again, what youth was like. And there'll be one child in particular that will draw your attention. And you will go over to talk with this child, to sit with this child, to reconnect with this child, to share with this child, who will be most curious about what your life is like now. Most curious to hear, to share. And you will take this little child and you'll ask this little child to go back to the house with you, the cabin. So that they can see this new place that will be visited by you and them. And you will let the wise, kind being help the two of you. visit and reconnect. You will agree. You will agree to come back here and meet each other at another time. And the two of you will go outside. You'll hold your hands and you will dance in a circle. As you say goodbye to the child, and you journey back up the pathway to the door leading out of the solar plexus. You will feel your higher self's hands on your shoulders. Bringing you back into the body, helping you to realign yourself. Okay, everybody, bring yourself back slowly, slowly. Put your feet on the ground. Ground yourself. Put your roots out of the bottom of your feet. Ground yourself. And then let's talk about that meditation a little bit. Is there stuff people need to write down, or are we okay?
Good.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's talk about that. Who had a hard time with that?
I kind of had a hard time staying focused on what I was doing.
Okay, but does that mean that you couldn't get into a trance state?
It seemed like I got in and then would get out and then got back in again. Usually I don't have any problem, but um, I mean, I was fine as going through the door and seeing the flowers and stuff like that and getting to the house and uh, decorating, that was kind of a jumble decoration, but then that's kind of how mine is anyway. And lighting the fire, but I kind of got lost a little bit with the kids.
That's okay. You've done a lot of stuff before. And so when we get lost, sometimes when I get lost, it means I'm just someplace else and just go with it.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
what I did.
you don't have to listen to my voice anymore. You just go with it. My voice ends up being just some background noise. But I feel like you're going through a jumbled time right now anyway within your mind. And so you're having a hard time, you're vacillating back and forth about a whole bunch of things. And so it is hard to find a focus and stay with it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Anybody else? Because
I
I don't
felt
expect people to follow the right along. I just know that when I meditate, I don't have to have any visualization at all. I just go. But I like visualizing. I like the joy of it. I especially like the nature parts of it, where we go outdoors
yeah,
in a different place. And that
I
place is
felt
always there when I go there. It's so nice.
I felt a face right in front of my face. I mean, I could feel the nose was so close that it was just right before we went to meet the child. I was sitting in that chair, and it was like this face. I didn't open my eyes or anything. I don't know what the face looked like, but I felt it. It was right in front of me. It was a very kind face. It wanted to give me a kiss. And so I felt very quiet and very centered and very okay. I mean, I didn't do any decorating. I couldn't think of what to do, but I just sort of um, kind of stayed within myself and felt real calm and centered is about all I can say.
And that's good because, that was the higher self that came in right in the beginning there. So um, it's good, you know, being in the presence of your higher self is good.
I like
It
it.
always feels good, I think.
Uh, yes.
I remember when I was trying to find my higher self, I was like, everybody else is finding their higher self. Why can't I find my higher self? And then I found my higher self, and she was like, same thing they all say to me. Well, you were like expecting somebody you didn't know. It was like, well, yeah, I kind of was. It's like, no, no, I've been here all along. We've been together all along. Going, okay, okay. No, I get it. Anybody else want to share? How'd you do with that, Dee?
Oh, I don't know. It's just dark. I don't see things. And when you say go forward or we're going down a path, everything is always not in front of me. It's off to the side somewhere. So then it's like, well, do I stay focused here? Do I have to turn and then so whatever is off to the edge, then I like sweep it back so it's in the middle. Um, I don't know.
You have a hard time centering.
Okay,
You do have a hard time centering.
okay, I believe that.
And so that's, it's like, um, that's okay. It just takes time uh to get there. But once you reach center, you know what center is. And I don't think you've reached center yet.
Probably not.
How'd you do,
You
Terry?
will.
Okay? Where'd you
Me?
go?
Who, me?
Yeah.
It was great. We, went through the door and I started hearing music. I'm walking on sunshine. Yeah. It's starting to feel good. You know, it just
Good,
it was
good.
great.
You know, that's the whole point, is to get relaxed. You know, enjoy the relaxation. I think that sometimes I think we try too hard. Other times I think we feel like we have to do something, and so we can't just let ourselves just go. Um, I've always, you know, and when it gets really freaky for me around here, I have to sit down and I have to make myself relax. I have to make my body relax, my mind relax, whatever that takes, however much time that takes. Okay? Because I can't really get into a good state of meditation if I can't get relaxed. So it sounds like you were relaxed just fine. That's good.
Yeah, it
So
was good. I love any meditation. I'm there.
me too. Me too, you know, but it took a long time. It didn't just happen overnight. You know, it was lots of practice and lots of trial and failure and, you know, get back up and yeah. Yeah, what is this meditation thing all about? See, I started meditating when I was about 30, and I think it was like I was 38 or 40 before I finally got into a decent meditation. So what was that? 10, 12 years. 10 years. Yeah, easy. These, just so you know, you're not alone here.
Yeah, it
For
took me
sure.
forever too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it wasn't an overnight process for any of us.
right. Mhm.
So I haven't been talking to anybody out there too much, you know. Have you guys been talking to your guides or anybody? You have any information you want to share?
Um,
Well, I was guided to bring my little feral kitten in Christmas Day, so I have another cat now that I'm rehabilitating.
Yeah, I saw that you might be stuck with that. It's
No,
like,
my goal is to find her a forever home in the spring.
I know. And I hope that for you.
Thank you.
But I'm not taking that cat.
No, I
Okay.
know you're not.
Don't think I didn't think about it, okay? Because I did.
No,
My
she's
kitty's getting old, and I'm like, oh, maybe, but my kitty's, she's getting healthier too. We're giving her vitamins and stuff, so she's
oh nice.
jumping around pretty good now. I've seen other cats that have lived till they're 30, so I'm not going to worry about it.
Yeah, no, I still have Rose and she's not happy, but I was worrying about it being out at night. It was born
Yeah,
in July and I thought, no, you are not gonna know a cold winter. You're coming in the house. So she's got her own little room. Her name is Athena.
Oh, that's cool.
what a surprise. Well, take good care of her because she needs a forever home.
Yeah, she does. She does. And she's gonna find one. She's really pretty, but not mine. But otherwise, just been, listening to staying centered and being kind and coming from the heart. Just be love, come from your heart and breathe.
Yeah, yeah, I feel like this is a time there's nothing we can do but go with what's happening. It's already too late to change what's happening. So now we have to go with what's happening until we get to a point of where changes are capable. And that's not right now. So our actions right now to me need to be hold the light, anchor the light, you know, stay heart-centered. Keep, like you said, and I do, you know, it's like, it's very interesting. No matter where I go, people feel a need to say something to me. I was at the doctor the other day, I was getting blood work done, and this lady on a walker comes out from the back, and she's old and she's crippled, and she looks up at me and she says, Happy New Year. And I said, Happy New Year. It's like she didn't talk to anybody else in there, nothing. And it happens to me all the time. And people will just say hi, and I will say hi to them. I don't have any problem saying hi to people, you know? And Dee's a sweetheart. I mean, I listen to her talk to her clients all the time. She's just adorable. I mean, she makes them feel better all the time about themselves, and she's a doctor, for God's sake. So, you know, she doesn't make them feel like, you know, you're never going to get better or something, you know. She makes them feel like, well, we're gonna work on this, you know. You'll get better if you keep working on it. Even though she doesn't really believe that, she does it.
You know, and I try to put a smile on somebody's face. So if I
You
walk
do.
into the Y, like in the mornings, I'm going into the Y to work out. People are grumpy and head down, and I try to catch their eye and give them a smile or say good morning, or you know, just hi. Just maybe that's the only hi they get that day. You know, if they're elderly or you know, they just need a
Yes.
smile or a hi. I try to provide that.
Yeah, she's awesome that way, you know. So we're all in good company here. Okay. Okay. Well, then we'll call it a day today. As you can see, I don't know what's going on with me. I'm kind of tired. Um, I'm not I'm not fighting depression the way that I was over the holidays, but I fight depression over the holidays every year. So I'm gonna say it was not quite as bad this year. So I'm getting better at it. Okay. Um, I didn't have to chain myself to the wall so I wouldn't become a werewolf this year. Don't tell Bill that. Okay. Well, I tell you what, we'll do this again next month. And if you guys want me to talk to spirit for you or answer questions or channel instead, I will do that. Just think about what you would like. I'm not opposed to any of it. Okay. And spirit has no problem in the world talking to me. There is not a set time for that for them with me. Okay, I don't have to plan it. I don't have to say, well, you know, I'm not in the right place for that, you know. All I have to do is say, hey, you guys, and they're like, okay, what? Okay. That's how it works for me. Okay. All right. And I hope that everybody has a wonderful beginning of the year. Okay. I heard that the planetary energies are supposed to give us a break for a few months. I don't know what that means, but I hope for it myself. And and I'll see you guys next time.